What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharp Type of TNN and Trap News Network. It's that good news you use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. We up here at TNN, Trap News Network. It's the news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. It's great at 8. It's lit at 6. It's me at 3. We live at 5. You feel me? You feel me? Tap in with all that. If you ain't tapped in with all that, you dig me? You dig me? Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that Newsington. You can Newsington. It's that knowledge you ain't finna go get nobody's college, big dog. Get into that. Get into that. Get into that. We finna hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Get into Man at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch my I Got a Body on it. Fairy Tales Won't Forget and all that sound now. Tap in with that if you ain't tapped in with that. And if you ain't had a chance yet, slide over to the merch shop, richtraphouse.com. Get you some of this good merch we got going on, man. The pathetic fatso, so look right. So look right. And then we got the Sweetie collection, man. Tap in with that if you ain't tapped in with that. We got a bunch of good stuff going on at Rich Trap House. Hoodies, t-shirts, hats, long sleeves, short sleeves. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure you tap in with richtraphouse.com. We finna slide over here to my man, who is this? Forgotten Kings TV, man. We ain't did none of their videos in a while, but we over here showing them love. Big shout out to Forgotten Kings TV. Tap in what they got going on. We finna slide over here to Forgotten Kings TV. 50 Cent reacts to Ja Rule defending Irv Gotti in Breakfast Club interview over disrespectful IG post. Let's get into it. Let's go.
So I'm like, if you...
Everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, never mind.
I know
like
people
that.
like to say it.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's good for, people to play that when they want to play that and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So,
Again, I can't really see 50 Cent playing victim. It looks like he pretty much won that beef, but,
Like I said, I leave it all alone. I live a really, really cool life. I'm in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the circus. And that's what I've chosen to do. And so that's why I've been being real quiet and cool.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV.
Those comments and
if you ain't showing some love to Forgotten Kings TV, make sure you show them love, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Show them some love. Hit all these links. Tap in with them.
Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Moments ago, 50 Cent responds to Ja Rule's comments in his recent Breakfast Club interview. That's right, y'all. As we all know, earlier this year, 50 Cent made a disrespectful post in reaction to the passing of Irv Gotti. Well, recently, Ja Rule was asked to give his take on 50 Cent's post. And as you're seeing in the video, according to Ja Rule, he wanted to go nuclear. Well, moments ago, 50 Cent responded to Ja Rule's comments. Again, for those who missed what 50 Cent had to say in his post, 50 says, "The Breakfast Club should be ashamed of themselves for asking questions that perpetuates violence. This fool has been getting ready to go what he calls nuclear for 22 years.
Getting ready to go nuclear for 22 years is absolutely Barnacle's work.
LOL. Your man's in my Runtz right now." All right, now again, that was 50 Cent responding to Ja Rule's comments in his Breakfast Club interview. And as you can see, 50 Cent doubles down on the disrespect towards Ja Rule and
doubles down on the disrespect towards Ja Rule.
The passing of Irv Gotti. Okay, moments like this is why people tend to avoid beefing with 50, because once he gets started, there's no telling when he's going to stop. Okay, Mr. Petty himself.
Here go the thing, too, though. Like, again, with the 50 Cent situation, they did try to unalive that man. The whole pop 9 times thing happened, so
He'll mess around and make a whole marketing campaign out of you, okay? And like I said, we seen with the whole meat situation, once 50 makes a post on social media, it's over, man. I'm gonna just be real, right? And in the Breakfast Club interview, Charlamagne said it like, "Ja, no matter what year we talking, people will constantly bring up 50's name, whenever these interviews are happening."
It's like you can't bring up Batman without asking about the Joker. You can't bring up the Joker without asking about Batman. You feel me? I'll let you guys decide. I'm going to say 50 Cent is for sure the Joker and Ja Rule's Batman, because we used to love Ja Rule. He was like our hero. We liked him. What would I be without you? And then 50 Cent came and said, "Hey, we don't like you singing." And then he sang. Crazy.
Happening, right? Regardless if it's a Ja Rule interview or 50 Cent interview. And, Even Ja was asked to give his thoughts on Drake and his beef with Kendrick Lamar because who knows, right? The impact of that beef, 10 years from now, people
10 years from now, Ja Rule will be looking at Drake like, it's okay. Come over here. They did it to us. We not like them.
we may still constantly ask Drake about Kendrick and vice versa. But like I said, with 50, man, he's done so much. You know what I mean? When it comes to just going at people. Ja Rule, he admitted in this interview that a lot of 50's enemies reach out to him in the DMs, and it goes to show, man. A lot of people plot, and go against 50. I just remember in the Batman movie, they said, the hero lives long enough to be the villain, and it's getting to that point with 50. It seems as if people really don't care if 50 is valid in his approach at going at people. I will admit sometimes, people give him a pass because of who he is. Other artists couldn't get away with what 50 does and how he conducts himself. But again, his story, his hustle, it's undeniable. And people understand.
That's it. It's undeniable. He gonna live how he gonna live. He gonna do what he gonna do.
And, even in this situation, Ja Rule says he has nothing to do with the shooting of 50 Cent. But again, that's the perception. And 50 plays into it, including the fan base. So, it goes well with the story. And to this day, 50 is still out here pushing the brand. And like I said, while others thought that 50 would kind of lighten up, when it comes to the other
He applied more pressure. Just when he thought 50 Cent was chilling, he wakes up and trips on Ja Rule.
side, no, that isn't the case. And, some people, like I said, fans are, pretty much fed up with Fifth. And then others who are day ones, they like, look, it is what it is. 50's going to always be himself. And that's one thing we can count on when it comes with 50 and his brand. But again, y'all let me know, what are your thoughts on 50 Cent and his reaction to Ja Rule's comments in his Breakfast Club interview? Again, do you think 50 is valid when sending shots at Ja Rule? And, the passing of Irv Gotti, all these years in 2025? Or do you think at some point he needs to move on? Again, let me know, what are your thoughts?
We up out of here, man. I don't think 50 Cent will ever move on. Once somebody tried to unalive you, seem like that's a beef that's forever. It's a forever type situation. We up out of here to the next one, though, man. Make sure to let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. We finna get up out of here to the next one. Who's right, who's wrong, 50 Cent or Ja Rule? Would you beef? Would you stop beef with somebody who tried to unalive you? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's go. We out of here. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We go.